learn ways to prevent or reduce the risk of things happening to us. But then at the same time, if we do get into that situation, how do we respond to that situation, and how do we be smart about what we're doing? So it's kind of like prevention, setting ourselves up first to be safe, but then realizing that it can happen even with all our great planning and our protective things. So we have to be able to respond and respond quickly. The main thing is do what you have to do and get away and get help. So that's our goal for today.
Basically, we start off with talking. We give them information on different types of violence, social violence, antisocial violence. We also talk about self-defense, what it is and how you can use it. From there, we go into tools that they can use to defend themselves. Social violence can be de-escalated very quickly, but antisocial violence or antisocial personalities, if you said no, you cannot de-escalate that. Now, unfortunately, you have to use some sort of tools to get yourself out of a bad situation.
Something important that I've learned is that you really have to protect yourself and be aware of your surroundings, because the world is a dangerous place. It's way more real and it's a lot to learn.
They're just gonna pull it out for you. You will not see that night.
Valuables are not as important as your life. So if someone was trying to attack you, like you want to give them like your jewelry, money, because it's not as important as you.
That it's not always about like fighting. Sometimes you just want to take yourself out of the situation.
I kind of want them to just understand that if they have to use self-defense or any of these tools, they have to do something. Usually the case is people freeze and they don't do anything. As long as they do something to fight back and they continuously do that, most likely they will have a better chance of surviving rather than them doing nothing.
It's so important to prepare ahead of time. So be smart right up front to reduce your risk, to be that person that's not going to look vulnerable. But if you ever get in this situation, one, nobody has a right. Like no person in this world has a right to ever try to do anything to you. And therefore you have to fight and do whatever you have to get out of that situation. But nobody has the right. And believe in yourself and how valuable you are. I want them to get that out of this self-defense course.